My entire family exiled me because of a lie, and the girl who ruined my life confessed on her wedding day. I was 16 when everything fell apart. It happened during a family reunion, one of those noisy, crowded ones where every relative shows up and you can't hear your own thoughts. I was in the kitchen making a plate of food when my cousin Ria walked in. She was 15, quiet, always in her own world. We barely talked. I thought nothing of it. She walked out after a minute. And 15 minutes later, the screaming started. Her mom was crying so loudly the entire house froze. Her dad stormed through the hallway yelling my name. And Ria was curled up in the living room, shaking, saying I had forced myself on her when we were alone. My mind went blank. I just kept saying, "What are you talking about? I didn't even touch you." But once someone cries loud enough, nobody listens to the quiet boy defending himself. They didn't ask me anything. They didn't call the police. They didn't even give me a chance. My father grabbed my arm, dragged me outside, and said the words that stayed with me for years. "Leave. Don't come back. You're not my son anymore." I slept at a bus station that night, with nothing except a half-broken phone and a backpack. Everyone I loved had turned their backs on me because of a lie that came out of nowhere. The next 5 years were survival. I worked odd jobs, delivery boy, helper, anything that paid. Saved whatever I could. Eventually found a small tech job and shoved my pain into work. I built a tiny life for myself, a studio apartment, a routine, quiet mornings, and the determination to never rely on anyone again. I blocked every relative. I ignored every festival. I disappeared. Then, one random evening, my phone rang. My aunt, Ria's mother. My stomach twisted just seeing her name. I almost declined, but curiosity defeated anger. Her voice was trembling. "Please, come to Ria's wedding." I laughed. Actually laughed. "So she can accuse me of ruining that too?" "No," she whispered. "She wants to tell you the truth." For the first time in years, I felt something. Hope? Anger? Fear? I couldn't tell. I went. When I walked into the hall, every pair of eyes turned to me like I was death walking in. Some people looked guilty. Some shocked. Some annoyed I dared to show up. Then Ria took the mic on the stage. She looked nervous, and then she looked straight at me. "I need to confess something before I get married," she said. "My cousin, the one everyone thinks hurt me, never touched me." The entire hall gasped. She continued, crying, voice breaking. "When I was 15, I liked a boy from school. He rejected me for another girl. I was jealous, angry, stupid. When I saw my cousin alone in the kitchen, I thought if I cried and blamed someone, people would pay attention to me. I didn't think about consequences. I didn't think he'd get thrown out. I was just a messed up kid who wanted attention. I lied. I ruined his life. I'm so sorry." She collapsed in tears. The room fell into absolute silence. My father walked up to me slowly. His eyes were red. "I'm sorry, son. I failed you." For years I imagined this moment. I thought I'd feel relief, or anger, or forgiveness. But all I felt was tired. Completely, utterly tired. I told Ria I forgave her, not for her sake, but for mine. Because I didn't want her lie to control even one more minute of my life. As I walked out of the hall, it hit me. They didn't exile me because they believed I was guilty. They exiled me because blaming me was easier than facing the truth. Easier than digging deeper. Easier than listening to me. I built my life alone. A better life. A stronger one. But them? They lost me long before the truth finally came out.